The election of 1844 is going to witness what we know as the dark horse candidate. A dark horse candidate is a candidate that comes out from the shadows during the convention because nobody has gotten a majority or whatever ority of the delegates of the convention, and it's just deadlocked. And somebody comes in and just wows everybody, and suddenly he's now the candidate for the party. Well, this is going to happen in the election of 1844. James K. Polk is going to come in, and he is going to basically be the dark horse candidate. He's going to take over the convention and become eventual the Democratic nominee for President of the United States. His slogan, 54-40 or fight. He wants two things when it came to territorial expansion. He wants Oregon, and he wants Texas. Oregon, the border between Oregon and Canada was going to be negotiated, or at least Polk wants to fight. Hence his slogan, 54-40 or fight. What is 54-40? 54 degrees 40 minutes line of longitude is well within Canada today. In fact, 50 degrees is already into Canada. So 54 degrees is even more north of that. And so basically what Polk is saying is, I want the border to be at the 54-40 line, or I'm going to fight for it. Well, he's really not going to fight for that. He's going to actually negotiate a treaty called the Oregon Treaty, and that border is going to be peacefully settled when it came to the border between Oregon and Canada. He also is going to want Texas. He's going to say, I want Texas into the Union. And when he wins the election, the outgoing John Tyler is going to say, you know what? This is a referendum for getting Texas into the Union. And rather than have a treaty to bring Texas into the Union because it failed before, Tyler's going to think, I'm just going to get a simple congressional resolution. And so this needs a majority of both houses, which he can easily get. And that's exactly what he does. He gets a congressional resolution to allow for the annexation of Texas into the Union, and it passes. So Texas is rather unique when it comes to its process of getting into the Union. It completely passes the territory stage. If you look at every state outside of the original states that came into the Union, you'll notice that they all were territories of the United States, except for one. And that was Texas. Texas goes from a province within the Republic of Mexico to an independent nation, and then straight into straight into a state within the United States. With Texas in the bag and with Oregon in the bag, Polk is going to actually turn his attention to California. And it's going to be this attention to California that's going to spark what we now know as the Mexican War.